She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the wild hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended.
What? Be gone. Be...
不要再荡了，拜托。
What?
It died. Like I said, the spell.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No. I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
What?
Yen, are you alright?
I'm fine now. The spell. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth, or swimming in manure.
Yeah, 不舒服。
That's more or less how it felt.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand?
Nope.
Geralt, I know we should talk, but not here, all right? I don't wish to stay a moment longer.
The garden! Our garden!
Wow, cool.
How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We've every right to be furious. Furious! And you will pay for this.
I'm sorry.
Is that all? Will you say nothing else?
Nothing that would help.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
感觉他好像也不需要啦，应该是没什么差啦。该花园烂掉了。
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skell saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know. Buy him, kidnap him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal
对啊，到底是什
conversation
么
with it.
东西啊？
Grumbling
好
won't
诡
get us
异哦。
anywhere. All will be well. A curse. Now, tell me, do you... No.
怎样啦？
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri?
啊，不要啊！好
She's
丑的
been
啊！
transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in
啊，真的
Belgrade.
假的？
But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can. Didn't learn much, though we can't. Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's just...
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
就来这个群岛，然后把这里搞成一团糟，
Before you do,
然后就回去了。
there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors.
还要干嘛？
Fine. Larvik.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
哎呦，丢！哦，告诉男爵宗师想把乌马带走。哎，那任务怎么在这里？所以这花园是有差吗？都枯掉了是不是？不枯哦，全部枯掉了。那个支线应该是燕尔佛线的吧？那就不要去解了吧。哈哈哈！我要先去一死，不要跟燕尔。找一下哈，哦，好多哦。好啦，我们直接回去那个吧，威伦。先找个，这就有了。威伦，好久没回去了。哪里啊？Where？ 乌鸦窝吗？乌鸦窝吧。哦，不舒服。世上最丑陋的男人，太过分了吧？但他真是蛮丑的。乌马，这是同一只哦。干，结果绕了这么大一圈又回来找他。哎，独角的是超级四处奔波，怎么没有人啊？人都死光了。没有，现在3点，半夜3点吗？对啊，应该是半夜3点。半夜3点就有太阳了，这种世界啊！半夜3点就有太阳了，大大。男爵宗室，我记得他不是超级草菅人命吗？还放人手下去当强盗。干，我觉得一定不会那么顺利，妈的！等下他一定跟我找茬。你不要找茬哦，我很强哦。哎，就是你。
Need to talk to you.
About?
感他长得跟什么一样
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop
哇塞，这么霸道啊！
But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bag.
Thank you kindly.
看，居然这么顺利，真的假的、啊
Nothing here for you.
我觉得他就会找茬哎。哎，有这么顺利吗？他等一下不要妈的跑过来找茬哦。感觉一定会啊。
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know, catch some
哇，
frogs
让我
and
塞
shove
去他们
straws
店
up
里，
their
再把他
asses.
吹到爆，傻小啊！
Not one of your Witcher
干好重
games.
口哦！
Witcher version's different. Don't make... Open the door, now.
哇，好凶哦！他已经非常的焦急了。什么鬼东西啊？
Hey, little guy.
哇，不想理我，妈的！在身上也太多皮肤病了吧？不舒服，痒痒的，
This here's Roach.
而且他还大小眼。
She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
什么？我们要去凯尔莫罕了吗？真假的？我们终于要回去了吗？老鼠，干，他想要玩老鼠啊！他是想要玩老鼠啊，妈的！
Quit playing around. Let's go.
他到底听不听得懂人话？所以，我们就这样去开了莫罕了，这么嗨！哦，完了，
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
干什么？想干嘛啊？我想把你们全部杀光啊！
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
是不是我没有帮皇帝忙？
Fine. Lead the way.
不对啊，尼佛加德的皇帝是……哦，不同人啊，我搞错了。所以是要干嘛？干嘛跟他们走啊？把他们杀光就好啦。哦，笨呢，要来找皇帝了。
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time.
哎，Yennefer 也来了。
At once.
Your Imperial Majesty.
敬礼，超好笑。干你学屁哦！
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
超
Ciri.
怪。
Well, this man is the key to finding her.
公他小啊！
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers.
干，你以为很简单
I
哦？
hope
早
you
都
have
说
more
了。
to say.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What... Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty
干
of
鸡
your
巴人呢
task.？
超级鸡巴人，这个也干掉好了。
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Don Eptened Bandro.
哇，他还记得，好强哦，超强嘞！外星语还可以记得。
Siri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer.
奇怪，我刚刚说你的女儿可能就是这一只的时候，她一点意外都没有。
I believe I can.
我以为她会发飙。
But I must.
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri. 好了。
Fine.
2000块。
This is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to?
真的超乖的。
Meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I...
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
哇，吵架！
Yen, what happened back there in Skellige?
Please, Geralt. There's nothing left to say.
Yen.
No more. Please.
Yennefer, bye bye.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course.
这是什么东西啊？我忘记了。
I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse,
黑魔法专家的家乡海尔默海。
Geralt needed to lift the curse. So he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of
干，这次不会真的是洗礼吧？哦，到了，这个只有序章去过的地方，终于回来了。我靠，打哈欠哦 ！Oh no! Oh no! 龙哎，大大。哦，超好用，超好用法印，史上最好用的法印。这里是超多怪物，是不是？
Forktails this close to the fortress?
阿尾龙。
Someone's been slacking off.
哦。感觉发现里面已经被屠城了。让我想起我很久以前玩的一个游戏。 哎 ，Hello， 好久不见。
Too long.
等他小啦，神经病哦。
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count.
靠腰，他已经到了。
Sure isn't pretty.
哎，他超方便哎，超级传送哎。
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more in...
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a...
真的
emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing?
Manners.
Teleports in, not even a nice to see. Jumps right into a we've a curse to lift. There's this to do and that. So Eskel and
把床
Lambert
从
get
阳台
low.
窗扔了出去是怎
She
样
went？to the guest room to
太屌了吧！
rearrange things through the bed off the balcony.
哎，耶伦佛超强哎嘛！
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse.
他有他的用意了。
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case,
Shame. That was a good bet.
said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
哎，确实在哦。
Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
所以是因为确实睡在上面的时候，耶伦佛才把那个床给弄爆了。
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help, running around with some chirp.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll...
感他一定会超凶，妈的！寻找艾斯凯尔，艾斯凯尔大大，引诱超尾龙。哦，所以我要去帮他打，是不是？好啊，妈的，怕你不成。哦，还是骑马好了，好远哦。虽然我是史上最会奔跑的凶猛猎人。哎，哦，没事。
Move it!
跑到左边去了。嗯，去哪了？这里。
Go, go! Not so fast, Roach.
来这种鸟地方啊！干，爬上来就喂一块生肉，妈的！
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
看他不会已经挂掉了啊，被龙吃掉了。
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion?
Scorpion 是 Scorpion 不是蝎子吗？他居然直接音译。
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
强化龙族油，这么刚好。And then 他去哪了？
Footprints and hoofprints.
山羊的蹄印，
Interesting.
为什么是山羊？嗯，
Rocks. Tracks end here.
哇，Coco，
Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
闻出山羊，哪里啊？这么会闻，这么会闻， 没有东西啊，没有东西啊，什么都没有啊，呵呵，也没有气味啊，哪里啊？哪里呀？这里不是只剩下脚印了吗
？It's a bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Stench. 哇，有，屌！哦
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
红红的。哎
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
他是在干嘛？快死了！
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witches as well.
干真的。他长好丑哦，中分哎，中分哥哎。哎，中分哥。
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's
他脸怎么变这样？你怎么帅成这样？
See your memories back in full and sharp as ever.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
你怎么帅成这样
Finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons,
Call
don't
y'all.
fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
讲哦。
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too.
Oh no， 来了。
Incoming.
耶，来打喽！等一下，涂个油哦，不用急嘛，龙那么急，氧化龙族油嘛，哈。来啦，仙女棒啊，仙女棒来一下。Ouch！Fuck you！ 哦，很强，很强，很强。我还是不正常啊！哎呦！哇！怎么打啊？我们就要打他翅膀。哇，不行啊！哎，下来啦！下来哦！哎，他喷血，地上一堆血。
Foul, overgrown reptiles.
特大爬虫类。
Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass? Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
这很猛刚好。
Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
等一下，我是完全跟丢了。哪里啊？
She cackled on the fence.
给我他小啊！
The old hen she cackled, and she ain't cackled
完全跟丢了，妈
What's
的
that
逼！
song?
Some old hill folk tune.
登山的时候，
My mom
的
sang
确，
it
我
to
现在
me.
是在登山。
Remember her?
Just that silly
干，
song.
还要进去一个超邪门洞穴，救命啊！
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good.
哎，你先
Means
上，
it's done fleeing.
你先上
Gonna，make a stand.
你先上啦。干，真恐怖呢，点火了。
Bleeding heavily.
From an
真的
artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
伤到的是动脉。哎呦，这什么啊？鹿啊！腐烂肉，腐烂肉可以吃吗？但水回超少啊！有箱子。斯瓦罗夫恩斯。死路。他超级在那边发呆One burden。哦，靠腰哦。等一下，我不能扯，不好意思。烤一下哦，烤一下。他蛮弱的。Ouch。哦，很强，很强。能。赢了。快点，我要剥，我要剥，剥皮。移水翼。
Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
孩子都这样啊，妈的！好了，信任了，信任
No,
了。
it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
超强。
Great. Let's go.
阿伟龙脊髓翼，那脊髓翼干嘛？好变态啊！这洞穴还有东西吗？应该是没了吧？回家喽！哎，没东西喽，走喽！ 我靠！马直接瞬移过来、啊。等一下，这个镜头怎么回事？这个镜头怎么回事？大大。好了好了。
Not really a challenge, because I can beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
超强，这样子。敢这样可以是好朋友。超强的。3、2、1。 哟，但我一定赢啊！我都说了，滚啊！可是这不公平啊 ！NPC 马的体力根本就无限的，他们马都不会累啊，超级巴开挂嘛，再开挂嘛。好没有水鬼啊！刚好我快没耐力了。休息一下。干什么？干什么？干什么？走开哦！耶，到了，赢了，惊险的赢了。 None.
Finally, took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
老都说
Not
了
a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer, but one who's damn good on
马上功
horseback.
夫。
Didn't wager it.
Since you insist.
Here, use it wisely.
什么东西啊？要给我什么？鞋子。 好像是鞋子吧？应该200。三人之靴，没错。好了。手稿，吊死者之毒，好嘞。没了。对哦，我记得我叫凯亚也来啊。丑陋的婴儿，电子600。好，没了。看一下那个鞋子好不好？哦，丢啊！丢啊！不穿不行啊，这个。好啦，再来去找，先找兰伯特好了。兰伯特大大哪里啊？这里地形好复杂啊，不愧是堡垒。哎啊，开门哦。哦，干，这也太破旧了吧，妈的！哦，这样皮也太大了吧，超大皮耶！哦，他回来了，超快！傻小，傻小，干，你不觉得臭吗？感觉就很臭哎。哎，把我一些书放进去啊。哎，书不能放哦。皮腐烂肉，皮就放进去吧。然后还有什么？皮啊，皮超重的。然后
Interesting. Not afraid of silver. Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedn. Not much left.
See you later, Vesemir.
看起来法师被杀得跟狗一样啊！哎，他的名字好过分哦，世上最丑陋的男人，超过分的。
I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
公杀小啊
How can I help you? You think universals exist as real and distinct entities?
问他一个超级难的问题。
So do I.
一次，干超幽默啊，妈的
So long.
走了，好啦，什么都没有。好的。
Impressive specimen.
Come on.
Congratulations.
好臭
Can't
哦
help。wondering that.
Not a bad idea. This one was quicker than most. Quicker
Ata
and
Kaen.
stronger.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
这是苹果吗？哦，好爽啊！
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. missing its upper front teeth.
我是完全看不出来，我不知道你们是怎么看的啦。
Clearly not a flosser. Open its gut.
好臭哦，超臭的。
Anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food.
皮带扣是怎样？
Looks like
金戒指。
Human hair, a belt buckle. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
啊，我要吐了。
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about
这么老，这么屌。
110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
就不要他脸上疤就这样来的，超废。
I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks.
It would. I see you, Eskel.
OK。还有谁可以讲话？兰伯特，兰伯特来吧。嗨。
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
这好多是动物猎人哦，好有亲切的感觉。
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
哦，大家脸上都有疤啊。
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity
哎，
awaits.
这个人也是鸡巴人啊！
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
干，这是鸡巴人哎！
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side.
元素之环是什么意
You
思？
ready?
好啊，走啊！
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last
最后
spring.
的试炼。
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate?
Yeah. Oh,
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege and
有啊，孔里会打过来啊，
this way
妈
I got
的
a！ shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
哦，这也好湖哎！
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know,
啊，
fishing.
这叫池塘？
Never took
干，这是湖了吧？
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
这里存个档好了。我好像游戏版本存档与旧版本相容。很久没有手动存档，都是存在快速储存。这样不太好，这样可能会 GG。太远了吧？哪里啊？谁啊？哇！一堆人面妖鸟啊！救命啊！干我挥，赶苍蝇啊！干！挥啊！超级挥！对，哎，挥到了，回到了！丢！爽！哎，不要挡路啊！王八蛋 ！Ouch！Fuck！ 叫的有够难听。好了吧？干这么多只是要搞死谁啊？还有，过来哦！尝尝我的仙女棒啊！杀他啊！发呆啊！兰伯特超级发呆啊！那我觉得我剑王该不给力了。
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeraking.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
感觉这很鸡巴哎！问我，然后回答他，然后又在那边。18人，点个技能。点什么嘞？要点什么嘞？点个坤好了。还是要点战斗啊。先点坤恩好了。马上来释放一下。哎呦！可是个人觉得坤恩根本挡不下就爆了。
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
哇，船不见了，怎样有的？
must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its moor.
啊，所以我要去找。哎，这就是一个找东西游戏啊！所有任务都是在找东西啊。寻找船，船嘞。哦，我看一个水鬼啊妈的！来，兰伯特加油，加油 ，Go， 对，没错，就这样，继续走，继续走，继续走。Ouch！ Ouch！ 很强哎，我觉得水鬼好强哦，怎么会这样啊？兰伯特超废，兰伯特伤害超低啊！哎，恭喜啊，王八蛋！哎，干什么？强！兰伯特尾刀狗哎！安安，过来哦！我连个水鬼都打这么辛苦啊！妈的！ 啊，终于。
Water hag.
哇，完了。
Last thing we needed.
哎，喷去哪里啊？嫩。
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though.
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing it.
Gnawing? What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for a crown 30 a head. So
每头
exactly
1.3 克
what was
朗，
the
干
point?
好廉价
I'll
啊！
ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have.
Let's go.
All right.
Because?
啊，鸡巴人！啊，先捡东西啊！哎，水好深啊，真是沼泽。王子水，王子水是啥小？我只听过王水啊。Go， 哎，上去啊！好，不
Geralt?
，Get on！ 我上来啦，我上来啦，然后嘞
Geralt?
哎，我上来啦，现在怎样？哦，要坐下来。
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles?
真的假的？
Whining. It'll make it across the
这里
lake.
看不出来。
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
哇，那边有红点啊，大大，那边有红点啊，有红点啊。
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
好强啊！好久哦。哦，风变大了。
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right.
啊，有
almost
红
there.
点啊，有红点啊！直接无视是不是？
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
old Speartip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor.
How'd the rhyme go? Old...
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
掉太爽了吧！
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive.
看，
Almost
感觉一定是怪物。
always. Fine. Let's go.
看是不是怪物啊？嗨，刚才真的是哎。
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No!
他怎么糊糊的、啊？哦 ，what the fuck？
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got
该
the
是小
Falklands
巫
to
妖
take
啊，
care
妈
of
的！
now.
不哭哦。哦。哦，王八蛋，王八蛋，王八蛋，走开！哦，兰摩特加油啦！不想理，不想打了。哎呀，不小心砍到你，抱歉。ouch！ 王八蛋，到底有几只啊？啊，兰伯特加油啦！反正你是无敌的，而我则是会死的。ouch！ 到底有几只啊？耶，干掉一只，来啊！对。
An illusion.
You're not gonna let...
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of...
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandoned...
Changing subjects.
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice.
好惨哦！
Charming.
Needn't ask me twice.
Lambert and...
他就是要一直呛我，这就叫做鸡巴人。5%法印应该没什么用啊，都是5%。有一个血、啊，让我存啊，谢喽。 他说喝点猫药水是不是？我有我有做吗？好像没做哎。猫药水应该是夜视功能吧？这里好，不能做，那算了，点个火把就好啦。哎。 嗯，到处都有东西啊！算了，蓝了，这有吗？香菇。哦，有箱子。斯瓦罗，又是你，不知道是干嘛用的。哦，地上有骨头啊。
Bones pulverized.
Old spear tip's never been kind to guests.
老毛头到底是什么东西啊
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember?
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
OK， 我来跳下去会怎样？哟
Damn it, Geralt, stop running. Ready?
1. You're no feather.
太白痴了。
wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And a wake-old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act.
还是不要吧。
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
哎，老毛头到底是啥小啊？还有点好奇啊。
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make it even nastier.
Ha ha.
嗯，两个人都超级互呛哎。嗯，这里没东西吗？太黑了吧？这里有石头，所以我们刚刚是绕路吧？
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment.
啊，那就是老毛头吗？看，真的啊，那是什么东西啊？啊，先存个档哈。哦！干，超级大巨人啊！超级大巨人啊！救命啊！干，读个档好了，我不想打他啊！哈哈哈。再上一个。
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the...
被后退的时候，妈的！啊，可以绕路吧？哦，香香。 超级多香香，哇，它会晒鱼哦，这么厉害，那么厉害！这里没路哦，进来干嘛呢？超多草图，高等燕子，我不是做过吗？哎，让我慢慢走。哎，贝哈文酿甲胄。 很屌哦！感觉是重量甲。我想要轻甲啊！哦，原来我现在穿着这个衣服哦，难怪被打这么痛！妈的！看一下有没有轻甲可以穿啊？都是重量甲，好讨厌哦！都是重量甲。 哎，你要干嘛？你要干嘛？他想干嘛？应该可以不吵醒他吧？好，看来是可以。 哎，哦，出来了，出来了，终于。
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
We ought to be careful. This is their turf.
Couple of trolls got you soiling your knickers?
Was bold and brash once, like you. Then I took a pitchfork in the gut. Come on.
哎，勇往元素之环。然后他说这有一堆驱魔，我看到了。嗨。
See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
干，超级跑走哎。
Witches is to walk no more. Stops.
好，来跟他交涉了。
This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain.
白痴啊！
Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is this thing one say, thing two do, thing three do. Sometime.
白痴。
Enough!
干，兰伯特。
They understood all right.
Run for the cave before they stone us to death.
干，交涉没屁用啊。哦。好了，进来了。卡住，卡住啊！超级卡住啊！妈的！哎，哎，要打了吗
We walk throws. Use.
We understand it, but we still gotta.
Listen, but we. Trolls come no to. Locks lots there.
Enjoying this little chat?
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches he strike no back.
对，我是好人。Garrett 是好人。
Only you. Witches is monster.
我们都会没脸是这样。
Monster. We do go this. You.
尖尖棍子。好啦好啦好啦。
All right, we'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
哦，你也太胖了。哎，家我都没武器啦，不哭哦。
Think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters. Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
哎，全部都是雾啊，没屁用啊。
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses.
把护符放上祭坛。
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
祭坛在哪？祭坛大大，祭坛嘞？哦，就这个哦，白痴哦。点燃，点燃火把。等他们这样点烟超方便的，好爽啊！哎，弄错了，弄错了，白痴哦。
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a
尤
short
其是
while
影响心智那一招吧。
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend.
好坏啊！
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
有一堆钱吗？
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My
哦，
life.
干
Life
鸡
of
巴
that！ prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
干，真是买最小了。
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer.
真的是蛮虽小的。
All right. We've griped enough.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a...
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm.
干嘛？敲头？就回去啊。
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
原来这个吗？哦，1小时后，啊，剩耶纳弗了，来吧，耶纳弗，耶纳弗要暴怒了。
Pulse weak.
Oh, 靠腰啊！
Damn it, you piece of shit!
靠腰啊！
Damned crystal!
好凶哦！
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target. I don't know, throw another bed off the balcony.
Ha ha ha. So it's to be dull jokes after all.
Rather have a serious conversation? We can do that if you prefer. So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
好了好了好了好了，好了好了好了。
If that's what you want.
Knew I could count on your better judgment. Very well. On to more pressing matters. We've a great deal of work to do.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything. When the time is right. First we must...
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me
已经帮好了。
spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental
早
power.
就帮好
I've
了
yet to。see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I'm...
Who you plan to contact?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian.
完全不记得，我根本不知道他是谁啊。
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge.
OK。
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great...
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them.
All right. How do I find the source?
哦，
Use
超
this
小啊！
Test Acquisitor.
哆啦 A 梦啊，拿出一堆道具啊。
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
哎呀呀，然后视角都怪怪的。
Geralt?
Ever think about the past?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's...
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped.
Ah, yes. Your fate...
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got there.
哦，好多好多。
When the hunt had you. Hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of... What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with them.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri
对，一
would
开
come
始
for
目标
us
都是
sooner
洗
or
礼
later
哦。
and he would capture. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you...
Shared aims make for strange I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the means to help... Besides, once all said and done...
Why didn't you look for me, after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
靠腰。
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
好，
Thanks, Yan. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
该不会就是这个吧？
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with
Ready?
a chirping stick after all.
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
就是这里。感觉是他、啊，不是吧
？So long.
嗯，是哪里啊？
Getting warmer. Witchering just never took off. Hot.
Where? Where? 还是这一带啊？
Look, like that.
这也太多箱子了吧
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
这在哪里啊？哦，就这个吗？是啊。不对啊，哪里啊？
Look at the fire. Now look here. It was functioning normally.
我在哪里啊？
Look, like that. Pretty, isn't it? Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
可能是这里啊。
Ah, there you are.
哦，找到了。
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
什么东西啊？
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work.
I can do that. Rather you not
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Oh,
nothing here.
Good.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid.
所以他是故意要整他。
Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets. So
超强。
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin.
看你自己很无理啊。
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Hey there, Ida.
It matters not, Yennefer. I've grown accustomed to human decorum. Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, ked mil foli. Gledev don eptenid, bondro isne iacus.
干嘛？干嘛后退啊？
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
他超级没有耐心。
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Okay.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history?
没有啊，刚才我这玩过3代啊。
Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
then it's old. Very, very old.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Hello, Ida. 这好笑。Geralt 就超级故意。
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatus.
我可以知道它是什么东西了吗？
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll get...
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn.
Ah. 好乖哦。我觉得是在浪费时间。他都说是非常古老的
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his
这样
old
古老
age.
语言下来
That
走
was
了。
nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the...
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
玩昆特牌啦，
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need
我都不
replacing.
想玩啊妈的。
Maybe we... Or...
We could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
喝酒喽！还有喝。
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
哇，霸气！
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? On your way west last time I saw you.
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter, not to...
Yeah. Kavir's were the gold's to be made. Know how
哎，
much they
科威
paid
尔
there
不是
for a
那个吗？
drama?
他们把
Shush! I'm talking now. So this
把
giant
那
was
个巫
giving
师
them
救走
trouble,
的地方。
attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll and a group of bandits.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan. Oh ho ho! Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
哦，对啊，
My
想起来
plan
那
threw
吸
a
血鬼
masquerade
啊。
ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight
白
was
痴
an。afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad.
又发现在那里又是人家救他
He。get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
哎呀，有点敏感啊。
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after
有道理，有道理。快讲，快讲。
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a Witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
不要离席了吗？他不是要找
Don't
下
stay
酒
out
菜？
long. Tomorrow's an important day.
有，15分钟后。
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gold. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net.
Great story. With a more...
Really? What's that?
他都醉
Stay
了。
away from danger.
All right, change the subject.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right?
Stop being a smartass.
Colder than up a nice giant's ass in here.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about...
Guessing that's quite a look.
It is.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh?
我刚还想是谁
Is a Witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112.
Men, a Witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is late.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour.
To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as...
猛喝哎，超级猛喝哎。
Come on. Let's...
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right.
Hmm?
Sounds great. You start.
你从未
I've never slept with a succubus.
嗯，
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up
对，
wearing
有做过这
nothing
件
but
事的
my
就要喝酒。
knickers.
饮酒狂欢之后醒来，全身光溜，只条内裤，好像有哎。哈哈哈。 都喝都喝。
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause.
I think Papa Vesemir would have drank.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never
从未吃过麻药粉，从未跳上爱人窗户那种。
Jumped out a lover's window.
Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Already went.
All right, I'll do.
超级醉。
Lambert. Listen, you.
Me? What?
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little
真情流露了。
brother. Dumb and annoying.
Geralt, damn it! You're gonna make me cry. Come here.
Oh no.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Back by now. Well,
This is a job for Vesemir.
Narian, take that hat off.
感他们超级醉。哦。哪里啊？这吐了一地的意思吗？应该是超级吐了一地吧？而且还是走几步就吐一次。
Get out here.
好啦，不会挂了吧？
Eskel. Eskel.
Eskel.
声音都变好笑嘛。哎，野香香，好残酷。
Eskel.
Wait.
Chop, chop.
去哪啦？看，走好慢啊！救命啊！
Eskel, you drunk. Get out here. Hey. Hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
对啊，有怪物！
Damn it. We missed a fight.
他不会挂了吧，妈的！
Eskel's close. Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar more or less in his
该
case?
死掉了，妈的！不要死！
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What?
感知睡着了，妈的！
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke.
Let's find a fourth.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn.
Lambert. You're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the
超
bitches!
疯啊！天哪，改一定没屁用。哎，真的来了，看。
All right. How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
看，超级醉汉啊！救命啊！
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
所以要扮女装嘛，妈
I
的！
know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
看不好。
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your course.
算了吧。
I don't really like the idea either.
Fine. But if this Ida refuses to talk to us, it'll be your fault.
穿上去更扯吧。
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Camille.
他居然会。
Hocus pocus abracadabra splather.
谁呀？干？
What is this? Who's that?
谁呀？
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency!
干是厕所哦。
Witches! Witches attacking!
I trust you have an explanation for this.
Oh.
A very good one.
哦，直接穿内衣出来。
Go to bed. Now.
哭哭。呀，不能进挨打了。唉。哎，这就是啊，喝醉以后醒来只剩下内裤，就是这个场景啊，妈的！
What a dream.
哇，他都醒来了，剩他一个。感受是做梦哦，这是假的啊。
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze.
哦，不是做梦啊，梦应该是他
That
刚
was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Noticed one thing. At moments of... While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard...
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
清朝试炼。
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how...
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of toys.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
收集要素、清朝金要所需要原料。哎呀，就在这里。给我！哇！然后超尾龙脊髓玉、飞尸怪毒线、白化吸血女妖的舌头，真是一堆邪门的东西啊！清朝金药，激发一般人体突变或圣母猎人的过程。好，走吧。对，三杯酒哎。魔药拿给他，你看好过分哦！世上最丑陋的男人。哎，要远一点吧。见了，有，世上最丑陋的男人，世上。
Potions ready.
Tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
哇，超级要哎！
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
母亲之泪。
The hook would work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
哇，叫得好惨啊！
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
跟这个是怎样？
Listen, we should stop this.
Then Uma dies. Very painfully.
Yennefer's right.
Open the next valve. OECK Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it.
各种接话哎。刷地板。
I can't believe we're doing this.
超级刷地板。
Off the floor.
No, a trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
应该有洁癖吧？哦，叉叉。
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
1小时后，耶奈粉应该超累的吧？
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my
发现
eyes.
瞬间翻了白眼，好恐怖。
It's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on,
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Mother severe. 上了，抱歉。